Hello and welcome. Today, we're diving into the pretty incredible 50-year story of an art fair that started out in a simple garden and, well, blossomed into a true cultural landmark for a whole city. This isn't just about art, It's about community, it's about dedication, and it's about how one creative idea can really shape a city's identity for half a century. So, that leads us to the big question, right? How in the world does a local art fair become such an essential part of a city's cultural DNA? We're going to find out by unpacking the story of Milwaukee's Morning Glory Art Fair, a journey of some pretty amazing growth and just enduring passion. Okay, so let's get into the history here. To really appreciate the fair as we know it today, we have to go back to its roots. And believe it or not, they go even deeper than its founding in 1975. The story really kicks off with the organization that planted the seed in the first place. So get this, the fair's organizer, Wisconsin Craft, has a legacy that goes back more than 100 years. It was founded way back in 1916, making it one of the oldest fine craft organizations in the entire country. That long, rich history of supporting artists is really the bedrock that the Morning Glory Art Fair was built on. And that brings us to 1975. Picture this. You're in the beautiful gardens of the Charles Allis Art Museum, and two visionaries, Margaret Fisher Hill and Leslie Brockle, have this simple but, powerful idea. Let's just create a space for local artists to sell their work right to the public. It wasn't about some huge festival. It was about connection. It was about supporting creative careers, one piece of art at a time. Now, what's really fascinating is how the fair's physical journey through Milwaukee basically tells the story of its own growth. It didn't just stay in that garden. As the fair got bigger, it moved, and every new location really marked a whole new chapter in its story. I mean, look at this path. It starts off in this super intimate garden at the museum. Then it moves to bigger places like the Marcus Center and, for a lot of years, Red Arrow Park, right in the heart of the city. But then, in 2019, it makes its biggest leap yet, to the huge modern plaza at the Fiserv Forum's Deer District. This isn't just a list of addresses. It's a map of its growing ambition. And this just shows the contrast perfectly. What started as this cozy, intimate little affair in a historic garden, where artists and buyers could really connect, has totally transformed. Today, it's this huge, bustling event in one of Milwaukee's most high-profile spots, giving artists incredible exposure. From a quiet garden to a roaring plaza. That's what 50 years of growth looks like. So, with all that growth, what's the secret sauce? What's the core identity that makes this fair tick after all this time? Well, it really boils down to a few key promises that have been there from the very beginning. These 4 pillars are the key to its long life. First, it's a juried fair. That's a huge deal. It means every single artist is handpicked by experts, so the quality is top-notch. Second, it's always been free. That's a core belief that great art should be for everyone, no barriers. It's also laser-focused on helping artists build their careers. And finally, it's just so deeply rooted in the community, built by and for the people of Milwaukee. And the variety is just staggering, with over 12 different media categories. You can see here that 2D art, like paintings and photos, makes up a big 30% chunk. But look at wearable art and jewelry. That's a quarter of the whole fair. Plus, tons of ceramics and sculpture. This diversity means there's truly something for everyone to fall in love with. And the scale is just wow. We are talking about more than 130 juried artists every year. And these aren't just local folks. They come from all over Wisconsin and even from across the country, all drawn here by the fair's stellar reputation. This quote from Gene Wells, the president of Wisconsin Craft, really just nails it. The goal isn't just selling stuff. It's about a much deeper mission: to elevate the mind, body, and soul by making world-class art accessible to the whole community. That's the spirit that fuels this whole thing. So how do you even celebrate a milestone like that? I mean, hitting 50 years is a massive deal. And for this year's event, they've got some really special things planned. 50. That is the magic number. The big 50th anniversary bash is happening August 9th and 10th down at the Deer District. That marks 5 full decades of art, community, and just making the city a more vibrant place to be. So if you go, here's your game plan. Step 1.
Obviously, go explore all that incredible art. Step 2, you can grab a limited edition 50th anniversary t-shirt to show your support. Step 3, you can actually share your own memories of the fair for a community history project, which is really cool. And step 4, keep your eyes peeled for the winners. Over $3,500 in prizes are given out, so look for those ribbons on the booths to see who the judges thought was the best of the best.
So, here's the crucial point. This fair's impact goes so far beyond just one weekend in August. It's created these ripples that have shaped artists' careers, built a whole community of art lovers, and become a real cultural institution.
And this is exactly what we mean by impact. Just listen to this from Kathleen Eggert, who's been part of the fair for years. A single sale she made way back when led to a gallery relationship that's still going 40 years later. That's not just a sale. That is a life-changing, career-defining moment. And this fair makes those moments happen. So we circle all the way back to where we started. What makes a community tradition last for 50 years? Well, as we've seen, it's that mix, isn't it? It's a dedication to quality that never wavers, a deep, real connection to its community, the smarts to evolve with the times, and a core mission that always, always puts artists and accessibility first. From a small garden to a grand plaza, the Morning Glory Art Fair really shows us how you build a legacy.